Do you not know how to play Twisted and you just joined the game? Well, today, I'm gonna teach you on how to get money. And how to get money, so you can get that. Also, gonna be doing a full guide during this video too. Not just money. I swear. Alright, let's get into it. So, first, let's talk about the probes, right? So, this is Dorothy. Right, it screams and it beeps. You don't want it, it sucks. You want the Twist X ones. I mean, Dorothy is good, kinda, but I highly suggest getting the Twist X probe. It is the best way to get money, and Toda low-key kind of fucking sucks for getting money because this is the best one. Toda's the second best. Get this one. It's the best. Get it. Now. Okay. This is your camera. When storm chasing or chasing a tornado, mainly only chasing a tornado, you want to get somewhat close to a tornado, but you can also keep your distance, and you want to take a picture of it so you can get money. I'm pretty sure the max you can get is $30. I haven't really used the camera that much, to be honest, but I do more of intercepting with probes and my wonderful Twister Tamer, or Twister Wrangler, whatever you want to call it. Now, if you don't know how to spot supercells, they should just look like what I showed in this image right here. It should just be like a cloud, a really noticeable cloud. And you know, up here, you have the time, you have the direction, so this is west, this is northwest, this is north, this is northeast, this is east, this is southeast, this is south, this is southwest. That's west. And this is your money. It's how much money you have. This is the leaderboard. This is your settings. This is your vehicle whitelist. They should add a blacklist. I'm not gonna lie. Here's where you buy, you know, game passes and stuff. The little Roblox symbol. There's custom vehicle color. There's the starter pack. There's a chainsaw. Infinite fuel, 2x income, fire and EMS, there's trucking jobs, and there's a drone, and there's National Weather Service access. National Weather Service access just basically lets you put in Skywarn reports, I'm pretty sure, and lets you go on their team. And also, if you go on their team, get a little checkboard. I'm not too sure what this does yet. I haven't really messed around with it, to be honest, but today's video, that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna mess around with it. Over here is the convoys. So if you want to like make a convoy with your friends, you go to create convoy, and then right here you go to invite, and just invite your friends or anyone who you want to be in the convoy. And basically, what a convoy does is if you go to your map, you should be able to see them, and it looks like that. It should have that little pink icon instead of the normal white icon. And right there's a supercell forming right there on the radar. And let's see what the velocity is. Okay, so maybe I should go to that. Alright, so I think there might be a tornado probably right here, this sector, if I were to guess. It does look like a pretty big storm. Yeah, okay. So there's a reflectivity. If you don't know how to read that, basically the less the numbers are, the less activity there is. It's like you know how like lasers reflect from a mirror? It's kind of like that. So whenever the radar is like beaming, it will like kind of like do a LiDAR scan. You probably know what I'm talking about. you're playing Twisted for a reason. Yeah, so it's looking pretty big. This is gonna be, I'm right here, so I'm in the red. Red means that it is going away from the radar, and green means it's going, wait. Okay, maybe red means it's going into the radar, and green means it's going out of the radar. Okay, interesting. Alright, so right there, it's probably where a tornado is gonna be. Right there in that red. By the way, for velocity, white pixels are like 280 plus miles per hour, and black pixels are the same. So be very careful when intercepting those with black or white dots. Here's your different radar sites. This is the one at Hibbing. Here's someone Stowe 7, and then this is the bigger one. I can see a little bit of activity right here, but I really don't think that's going to be anything. Actually, it might. Probably not. Actually, I changed my mind. This is probably where the storm is most likely going to be, and usually the tornadoes spawn either at like the edge of it or like in the middle of the red. Yeah, see, we could see that there's a big red line, so that means there's a lot of activity. Yep, there is a bunch of activity, and so whenever it rains, you want to turn on your lights. So basically, for the lights, it's L, and to zoom out, it's H. Zoom in, it's F. To set your POV, it's G. For radar, it's M, and for deploying, it is gonna be D. Yeah, it's gonna undeploy here soon. Give it a hot second. It kind of takes a while. You see, okay. And then for cinematic mode, okay, well for your like emergency lights X, and for cinematic mode, for your horn it's R. I don't know what cinematic mode is. Oh wait, for cinematic mode it's gonna be J. J is cinematic mode. For if you're on controller, B is gonna be your deploying. Y is gonna be your lights. X is gonna, never mind. By the way, if you're on controller, there are blinkers. The left button, like the top left button, LB is for the left radar. Fuck radar. The left blinker on it, and vice versa. So go back and forth. It's literally just the same as every other game, pretty much. You can start, you can turn on, you can flip your vehicle, you can lock your vehicle. I don't know what that does. And here's your horn. So for your horn, it's just the thumbstick you use to move. Press that down. Right. This is where the vehicles are at. There's a big sale right now, by the way. Massive sale. So this is gonna be I gotta find where the starting vehicle is. This is your starting vehicle. You can't really modify it. You probably should get the Scout as your second vehicle, because it has a mesonet, which is really good. And then for your third vehicle, it should be either one of these. I highly recommend not getting that. And I do recommend saving up for this, so you can get the Weather Warrior, or you could also get this, the Twister Tamer. So because you have a mesonet on it, and you can deploy and stuff. I'm actually gonna respawn my car because it's all deployed and stuff. I don't want that. This is where you see the thermodynamics. So basically, it's since we're in a high risk week, it's all just high. Here's everything you need to know. This is the stuff where you get your cars. The warehouse is where all the tornado interceptors are. The equipment is just, you know, all the probes and stuff. For EMS, you have to switch to the EMS team and also buy it. Yeah, it should just look like a little probe. Oh wait, never mind. They're right here. Yeah, this is what it should look like. That's it for today, guys. See you later.